About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Max Fried.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
So just about set. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. And a good eye there. In the air to left center. Grossman heading to the alley. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Harris moving under this one. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one is off the play, and that's ball 2. The pitch. Liner snagged at first. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first, showing the slab in today's game. Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Tim. Dansby Swanson stands in. Ball to strike. And he pumps it a strike. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher. Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. And the pitch. In the air, left field. Canna on the move as he glides back. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Here's Austin Riley. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's Matt Olson. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Darren Ruff. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Fried, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The pitch. And fouled off.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
So good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Mark Canha. And the pitch. This to third, base hit. The throw in, not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. 3-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Two outs, base is empty. Tyler Naquin to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And a count 1-2. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. And this game is tied. It's tied at 1.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's William Contreras. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down, base is empty. To the right side, McNeil picks it up, fires over to first. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. On to the third inning. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one missed.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit hard, base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Brandon Nimmo. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Nido at first, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, one out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. Drops one down in front of the plate. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and fires. That one just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
At the belt and fires. This one in the air right field. Acuna there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Mets lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Robbie Grossman. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Junior.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
One out, runner at second. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Austin Riley now at the plate. Next offering upstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The pitch. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Pete Alonso. The 2-1. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
No outs. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren Ruff. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now it's going to be Mark Canha. Harris makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's down and in. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And Olson is set down.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Tosses to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, William Contreras.
So now the DH spot, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
On the ground. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Second baseman.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow.
And that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Tyler Naquin. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ground ball right side. Grissom handles. 1 away here in the 5th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. The wind and the pitch. Line drive caught.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tomas Nido. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. Just missed. Out to short. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Robbie Grossman. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Runner leads away at second. That misses. Ball 3.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
On the ground to third. And Acuna retired.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the right stays alive.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the back here in Atlanta. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Line drive. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and the count's full. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Free throws to first. Nimmo back on a dive. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And he grounds one back up the middle over to Swanson. He turns it, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. The punch out there, so he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Braves designated hitter, William Contreras. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Canna makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Truist Park, and now the DH, Darren Ruff. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one smoked out to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Digging in, Mark Canna, 1 for 2. The tying run at the plate. And now it's filled up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin McHugh appears to be getting loose. Minter, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Well struck left field. And gone. Mark Canna takes him deep. And we're level. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 68, Tyler Matzik.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. This one high in the air to left center. Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a pitch. Down the line towards the corner. Grossman under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Vaughn.
So digging in, Vaughn Grissom. And he deals. Foul ball. The pitch. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
One and two here. And a ball evens the count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Welcome back. Now here is Eduardo Escobar.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the batter now, Tomas Nido. Right-handed reliever. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. Line drive to short and caught.
Now back, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo for the 4th time tonight.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Lined into right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. That one misses. And a count 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 2-1. Upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The wind of the pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson, known for his late inning heroics. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher on now, Seth Lugo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fly ball down the line. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Throw holds him at second. But the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Acuna on second. Swanson on at first with nobody out. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Stays alive. On the ground, out to short. Dive, and he's got it. Lindor to second. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Luis Guillorme coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Matt Olson up to the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The 2-1.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Luis Guillorme. The pitch. In the air, left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
And next is the designated hitter, Darren Ruff.
great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-2. This one popped up. Grissom settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Canha.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. Just off the outside corner. And a full count now. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. Two outs. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Line drive, caught. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 9. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 3-2 now. Got him! And that's the first out. William Contreras next up for the Braves.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
On the ground, could be 2. McNeil tossed the second, double play, and we're headed to extra innings. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We are tied 2-2. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Tyler Naquin up now for the Mets. Out to short. Swanson over to pick it up. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So up next, Eduardo Escobar.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Action in the pen down there. Jesse Chavez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. McHugh getting loose as well. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Acuna fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tomas Nido up now for the Mets. Escobar over at first with 1 away. Out towards left center. Harris pulls that one down. Out. Number 2.
The center fielder, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a 1-2 again. Bounced up the middle. Over to Swanson, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Edwin Diaz.
Back at Truist Park, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. So now with 1 swing, this guy could end it. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And here's a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. They say you win.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And he chases that one, and 2 away now. Dansby Swanson digs in now.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. So the tying run at second. The other way. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.